Hi there, welcome to Curiosity Cabinet. In today's video we are going to be learning how to read Mughal coins. So all the beautiful coins you see in front of you are all Mughal, and the one I am holding in my hand is also a Mughal coin of Akbar. All these coins have got Persian script on them, also known as Farsi. Now, if you've got no experience with Persian and Arabic, one quick way in which you can tell them apart if you're looking at coins is that Persian tends to be more free flowing, whereas Arabic tends to have an angular character to it. So the letter forms look more geometric, more sharp angles are there if you're looking at an Arabic coin, whereas in Persian you're going to see more rounded shapes. So what are some resources you can use to learn and read these coins? The foremost resource here is the book I have kept here. This is Arabic Coins and How to Read Them by Richard Plant. A very excellent book, and it has a very structured approach to learning to read Persian and Arabic coins. It goes through them chapter by chapter, and you are going to be learning far more than just Indian coins in this. Multiple series are covered. Now, one of my absolute favorites, though it is not designed for that purpose, is Copper Coins of India by W.H. Valentine. Beautiful book. I love it absolutely because, as you can see, this is entirely handwritten. So there is a beautiful story behind it. When W.H. Valentine was writing this in the late 19th, early 20th century, the typesetting was very limited, and he was dealing with a lot of Persian and a lot of these Arabic characters, and because of limitations of typesetting he could not have it rendered accurately, so he ended up writing the entire book by hand. Now, the most important component in this book which will help you read these coins are these Perso-Arabic character and numeral charts which he has put in. And as you can see here, every character has a different form depending on where it occurs in the word. If it comes initially, it will have a different looking form. If it comes at the middle of the word, it can look different. And if it comes at the termination of a word, it can look different. It is incredibly useful if you are sitting with this chart to learn and read these coins. And he has got a separate series of charts on common words as well, which becomes incredibly useful when you're trying to read these. My copy, as you can see by the condition, has seen a fair bit of use. So let us pick up a coin and go through it character by character so that we can learn the script a little bit in practice. We are going to be starting with a very easy to read coin. It's a rupee of Aurangzeb, who was the Mughal emperor after Shahjahan and one of the last great Mughal emperors. Now, from Aurangzeb's time, the formula on the coin got pretty much standardized in the sense that the holy words, the Kalima, were removed from the coin, and instead of the Kalima, you used to have a standard formula of the ruler's name and a standard couplet on the front and the mint name on the reverse side. So this is the mint name, and this formula pretty much persisted with some exceptions till the very end of the Mughal Empire. So this is a good reference point for us to learn to read these. So if we turn it over, this is the obverse which has the emperor's name on it, Aurangzeb, and on this obverse I'm going to point out the part which has the emperor's name. So this is right at the very top. So right up front we have the first character, which is Alif, which is the A in Persian. So we see the Alif, which is the start of his name, Aurangzeb. Then immediately after the Alif we have got this wavy form. This is called the Vav, so which is W. So we have got a V of Aurangzeb done. Then we have R. Then this character which you see is called the Noon. This is equivalent to N with a little dot above it. So we have got A, V, R, N. Then we have the Gaf. which is equivalent to G. So we got A, V, R, N, G. Then we have J in the middle, J, B. This line at the bottom is called Bay. So together we get A, V, R, N, G, J, B. I know it's a mouthful, but together you get Aurangzeb. Now one trick which will help you when you're starting out is to visually learn to recognize this shape. As you can see, the N, G, J, B, this part of Aurangzeb's name is very visually striking. So if you can just remember it, you will learn to spot his coins very easily if you're looking at them. So next we look at his title, which is Alamgir. So here we have got A, then we have the character Lam, which is equivalent to L. Then this long drooping character is what is known as the meme or M. So A, L, M, then G, then there is Ye, this Ye, and then R. So this completes the name Alamgir. So together we get Aurangzeb Alamgir, his full name and title. And if you can spot it on the coin, you would have attributed the coin to the emperor. Now notice here there are certain numerals here. So 1118. This is the Hijri year in which the coin was minted, the very last one for Aurangzeb Alamgir. Now we turn this coin over. We are not going to read the entire bit in this video. We will reach there eventually. And what I need you to spot here is the most critical element, which is the mint name. It always starts with this character Zarab. So there is this round loop and this little loop going downwards. This is Zara, and this long line which is dividing the coin into two, this is the Bay. So together it forms Zarab. Zarab translates to stuck at. So whenever you encounter Zarab on a coin, you know that the mint name is somewhere around, even if it is fully or partly off the flan. It happens a lot on Mughal coins because these were hand stuck. So it is quite possible that you will frequently encounter specimens on which parts of the ruler's name or other inscriptions will be partly or fully off the flan. So here on top of it we have the mint name. So this is the Dar al Khilafah, Dar al Khilafah. So this means seat of the caliphate. This is the first part of it. Then we have got Shah, S, Shah, then Alif, Shah, and then there is a circle on top of it, which is the He, detached H. So together it forms Shah or ruler, and then there is on top of it Jaha, J, then H, then Alif again, Jaha, Na. This is the detached form of the Noon, the same character we saw in Aurangzeb's name on the other side. But this is the detached form. There it was occurring differently. So Shahjahan, and on top of it, partly of flan, you can see Bath. So this together forms the mint epithet and the mint name. The epithet is Dar al Khilafah, which means seat of the caliphate. And then there is the actual mint name Shahjahanabad, which is the capital city, the imperial capital, which is equivalent to modern Old Delhi. So here we have learned to recognize the mint name as well as the ruler's name, most critical elements on the coin. Now notice at the bottom there is a tiny date engraved. This is the regional year, which corresponds to AH 1118, which we saw on the obverse side. So this is 5 and 1, 51, translating to regional year 51, corresponding to his year of rule, year in which the coin was stuck, which is the last year for Aurangzeb, AH 1118. So this is a very standard formula. If you've learned to read this coin, spot the ruler's name on it and the mint name on it, you can go and apply this to all the later rulers, and you will be in a good place with this information. Now let me take a look at one of the early coins, and this particular coin is an early example of Akbar's coinage. Akbar, of course, is one of the most well-known rulers of the Mughal dynasty, Akbar the Great. Now on this coin you are going to encounter a different formula from the one we saw with Aurangzeb. So here the obverse is the one which has Kalima on it. Kalima is the holy words from the Quran, and if you can learn to recognize it, you can designate the obverse immediately. So the Kalima here is La ilaha Allah, and then in the middle you have got Muhammad. So La ilaha illallah Muhammad. Then you have got Rasul, and then again Allah. So La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah. So this is the Kalima-e-Tayyaba. If you can recognize it immediately visually, and it is going to have a very standard form across Mughal coins. So you can immediately designate this side as the obverse. And if we go to the reverse, so this is where we are going to find the ruler's name, and we can find the mint name as well. So here is the emperor's name and titles. It can look very intimidating, very confusing, but here is his name: Alif, then there is Kaf, Akbar. So this is Akbar, Badshah, Ghazi, Jalaluddin, all these other parts of his name are there, but his main name Akbar is right here. And pretty much the same form you will find in other coins of his as well, with a little bit of variation in script. Now right at the bottom here, we again see that familiar word. The bay is not as long as the Aurangzeb example, but you can find the characteristic circle and then a line going downwards. So this is Zarab, and immediately after that we can see the mint name here. So a lot of times with Mughal coins we are dealing with such cases where the mint name is either partly off the flan, or you can just see one odd character. So it helps for you to study a lot of coins, which allows you to quickly pinpoint with just one or two letters what the mint name can be. So I hope this video has taught you something useful, and you can be a little more confident in identifying Mughal coins and learning to attribute them when you do encounter them. And we are going to continue this series. Let me know in comments if there is anything in particular you would like me to cover, or a particular ruler's coin we can go through together in the next video. That's it from me for today. Have a great time. See you. Bye.